What is up, lads and ladettes? It is me, Dan, the Carefree Casual, and I am indeed back with another episode of Pack to the Stars. First and foremost, apologies for last week. There was no episode due to the fact in my everyday life I was rather busy, but I am indeed back this week, and we continue with trying to get up to date. What will happen in this episode is the following. There will be some gameplay. It is FUT Champs, the first FUT Champs I ever played with this team, and there will be a couple of packs. Very limited gameplay. As I said, we're trying to get up to date in terms of what is happening now and what's happened in the past. First and foremost, here's some marquee matchup packs. I'm only going to show you any decent packs from here on out, and this is pack number 91. And as you can see, it is another walkout of the series. Swiss, his goalkeeper, it will be Jan Sommer, 86 rated, so he may count as a walkout. As I was saying, I'm only going to show you the packs that affect the team or walkouts, or just any decent pulls really, but yes, as you can see here, another walkout for the series. I believe that's walkout number 6 or number 5, let's just have a look. Yes, walkout number 5. Okay, another pack here, pack number 93. Striker, Monaco, his last I made a decision to sell him, a decision I have later regretted, because he actually is a very good player when I come up against him, but we sold him for 73,000 coins. Bought some packs and nothing came from the resulting packs. We'll move on then, and this is the team we will be fielding for our first ever FUT Champs endeavour. In goal, Vatlik from Sevilla. He links nicely to Diego Carlos and Gabriel Paulista at centre-back. Fikayo Tomori continues as our third centre-back option, linking nicely to Andrew Robertson, who we're going to start with at left wing-back, and Hugh Min Sun, who we're going to start on 7 chem in that midfield, alongside Fabinho. We've converted Inaki Williams down to a cam. Frankie de Jong is at striker. Obviously, we'll swap those two over. We got Wang Yi-chan up top, and last but not least, Kappa at right wing back, and that is our bench. Going into our first ever FUT Champs game, and it is off the bat, we get a goal, and it is Wang Yi-chan. He does indeed come back to make it 1-0. Here's Inaki Williams in the 55th minute, and it is 77 minutes on the clock, and 2-1 to our opponent, 3-1, and that's surely game done and dusted, and it is first FUT Champs game and a defeat. We move on though, our second FUT Champs game. Can we get our first win in FUT Champs? It's a hybrid sort of team. We are indeed through, and it is Inaki Williams with the initial shot. Saves it. Very, very poor player. I don't know what he was doing there. Inaki Williams knocks in and makes up for his mistake. He does indeed get a goal back. I think that's Timo Werner. It is Timo Werner, there you go. But we continue to push on, and we do indeed go in front once again. 2-1. Wang Yi-chan again. 2-2. And speaking of the man, he's broken through. No, that's not Wang Yi-chan. That's our substitute, Texera. Very, very good player. Very pacey. Not great for players, but his pace makes up for that. He does pull one back. 65 minutes on the clock. 3-2. We are through once again. Alex Texera. Lovely little chip. The Brazilian has done wonders off the bench. And we lose connection. He quits. It's 4-2. Our first FUT Champs win. Let's move on. Game number 3, and the last game we'll be seeing any highlights of for the next 10 minutes or so. Wang Yi-chan opens the scoring, and it is our RB Leipzig striker who does it again for us. That's 4 goals in his opening 3 FUT Champs games. He's ripping players apart. Guy does pull one back. Sergio Aguero with an absolute rocket of a shot, as you would expect from that man. James Rodriguez, who we have managed to pull him level. From 2-0 up, we have managed to throw it away, but we do pull back in front. Hugh Min Sun with our third goal of the game. 73 minutes gone, but again, the lead does not last very long. Literally from kickoff, he has equalised. It's 3-3. What a game this is. But Alex Texera, the super sub again, gives us the lead, and in the end, that is just enough. 2 wins, we move into Bronze 2. So this will be our first game without highlights. This is the team we'll face. This is the ratings in the end, and as you can see, finished 5-4. Wang Yichan with the hat-trick, De Jong on the score sheet for the first time, and once again, super sub Texera comes through. On to the next game. This is the team we will face, as you can see. Pretty standard Premier League, La Liga hybrid. This is how the team ratings ended up, and we did lose this one. We fought hard, another Wang Yichan hat-trick, but another loss, unfortunately. Let's move on. This is the next team we face. And it's a hell of a team. Got a Muller in there in form. We also got Wang Yichan in there. This is the team outcome, and to say we were stuffed would be an understatement. No goals for us. So after that, I decided to make one change to the side. Out went Pepe off the bench, and Gonzalo Guedes went in. This is how we're running in-game, by the way. I don't know if I showed you. And this is the next team we'll face. Another hell of a side. Very nice hybrid there, but the Bala is the one you need to watch. This is how it ended. We did get a rage quit. This is the team rating. 3-0, Wang Yichan with 2 goals. And Heung-min Son with the other. We move into Bronze 1 and move on to the next side. Sorry, these highlights are going to go very, very quickly. This is the team we faced. This is how it ended. Back-to-back rage quits. Heung-min Son this time with a hat-trick, and Quincy Promes with the goal off the bench. Next game. And this is one hell of a team that we went up against. Got a Aubameyang in there up front. I don't believe that's the loan version. I think that's the full-on version. Got Rodrigo there, who's always a nuisance, and Adama Traore. This is the team rating. Heung-min Son with a goal, Texera and De Jong. That's how it finished. Our first defeat after back-to-back rage quits. I don't really know what you can say about this team. He's got a Baggio in there. But this is how it stands. Heung-min Son did score the opener. And off the bench, who else but this man, Gonzalo Guedes. That's right, I thought I'd show you highlights of this game. It's been a while since we've seen him score. Not 1, but this time 2. It's that man again, our king, Gonzalo Guedes. And that is how it finished. Another rage quit in FUT CHAMPS. 3-1, Gonzalo Guedes with 2 goals. And we move very quickly into Silver 3. Next team we faced. Nice hybrid. He's got a Neymar in there, so that just sums it up perfectly. This is the team rating. Heung-min Son and Wang Yichan with our goals, but it is a 5-2 defeat. This guy certainly likes his one to watch. He's got a Ziyech, Thiago Silva, my team players, and this is how it finished. Heung-min Son managed to get 4 goals. Wang Yichan and Fabinho, what a game that was. After leaking so many goals in that game, 5 goals to be specific, the decision was made. Out went Gabriel Paulista, and in came Gene, who I've used previously as pretty decent. So with that new backline, this is the team we went up against. Jack Grealish in form up front there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin Player of the Month, Rodrigo, I assume he's going to switch to up front. Heung-min Son is the only goal scorer as we were thumped. Another 5 goals leaked despite that change. Move on quickly and, well, look at that front line. That's all you need to see there. We do manage to score 2 in this one. That's the team ratings. It is Wang Yichan and Inaki Williams. But again, another 6 goals leaked. I decided that De Jong was not the player for me, so I switched him out for Koke, converted into a striker. I thought we'd run with the Atletico Madrid man up top, so this is our new look side. Not a couple of changes from the original lineup that we started with, but let's move in to our next game. I'm just waiting for this one to load. Got David Moyes as a manager there. Rafinha, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. We haven't seen him. But this is how it finished. Team ratings. Heung-min Son with a double, Wang Yichan and super sub Texera. Silver 2. We're moving up these ranks relatively quickly. I completely forgot to say, the aim for me at the start of this one was Silver 1, so we are almost there. This is how it finished. 6-3 defeat. Tellez and Wang Yichan with the double. This team has Lewandowski in it. I'm not holding out much hope for this one. I can't remember how it went. Let's have a look. Team ratings. And we managed to win. 2 goals from Heung-min Son, 1 from Wang Yichan, and I think the other one was from Texera again. This team, well, they got De Bruyne, that's all you really need to know. How the players got these good teams so early on, I have no idea. This is how it finished. A thumping our own goal coming courtesy of Wang Yichan again. that one to watch Diego Jota up front. Dele Alli, oh, we have to beat this team, they got Dele Alli in it. Gabriel Jesus, always a nuisance. Apologies if you hear banging, people are moving in downstairs. And yes, we were thumped. Wangy Chan. Oh, no, sorry, we weren't thumped. That was the first rage quit from me this series. Yes, it got to that point in the FUT Champs weekend when I'd simply had enough. And yeah, had a rage quit. You should have heard some of the language I was using. Maybe someday I might do a live recording. Might have to bleep a few bits out though. Right, so this is how we're running in game. We're going Wangy Chan and Human Sun up front. Rodrigo from not Barcelona, sorry, oh god, Real Madrid. Koke will run with him on the wing, Fabinho at CDM, and then that standard back four. Let's go. So this is the team we came up against. I understand that in-form Renato Sanchez is one of the best players in the game at the moment. He is back in packs at the moment. That's how up to date I am. So hopefully we're trying to get him. But yes, he's very good, and that's the rest of the team. We do lose Human Sun, Wangy Chan, and Fabinho, of all people, on the score sheet. We did change it around. Almiron came in for Inaki Williams. I simply had enough of Inaki Williams at that point in FUT Champs, so we move on. This is the team we came up against. 88 rated Firmino up front. Sadio Mane in at centre forward. Rashford out on the right for some reason. And yes, that's one hell of a team once again. Back to some actual game highlights for you, and the reason being, I've actually scored a corner on this game. I have no idea how I did it. I'm very bad at scoring corners, but there you go. Lucas Hernandez with the goal, and we are breaking through in the last minute of the game. Human Sun gets us the win, much needed after a number of defeats. Yeah, this is how it ended, 2-1. This is the team I'm submitting. Reason being, I am indeed completing the first player of the month for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Come up against him a few times in FUT Champs. Relatively decent player. Won't fit in the actual starting 11 at the moment, I don't think, but we will try and fit him in at some point. But yes, as I said, pretty decent. Pretty decent when I've come up against him. A decision perhaps I would later come to regret. We'll just have to wait and see. We do indeed get a jumbo gold pack, pack number 97. Now this is not a walkout or a massive target player, but keep your eye out for this man in future episodes. What a player he will become. Yeah, that's the rest of the pack there, just a load of rubbish. And there's Dominic Calvert-Lewin, just slot him into the team. Got enough coins for a 7,500 coin pack, so it's pack number 99. Is indeed a walkout, and at the time of opening it was the rule breakers card, right wing Lazio. I didn't know at the time who it was, but it is Manzaro. Turns out he's used to taste it even at the stats. I won't count it as a proper walkout because he's only 84, but yeah, pretty good to get a rule breakers card. Always nice to have different cards in the club. Yep, so as you can see, Calvert-Lewin and Lazzari both on the bench now. Let's go into our next game. This is the team we went up against, and it is that player of the month, Ansu Fati, who is the one to get, apparently, because he is unbelievable. As you will see, that's the player ratings. We get stuffed. Human Sun with our 2 goals in that one. Player of the month, Calvert-Lewin for this guy. Half decent player. We do indeed have him now on the bench. Not really other players of note in that team, apart from maybe Rafinha. More highlights for you. We are already 5 goals scored. Son, Chan with 2, Lima and Texera. Here is the first goal for our new man. Player of the month, Calvert-Lewin gets his first, and then his second. It's far better on the volley. Lovely finish from our new striker, both off the bench, and that is how it will finish. 7-3. Lovely player ratings there. Nice amount of coins. And we move into Silver 1. Achieved our goal already. May seem quick for you, but at the time it was not quick for me by any means. Couple of one-to-watches again in this pack. This team rather. Odegaard, we haven't seen him yet. Thomas Partey, also pretty decent. Sissoko, just a cheap beast. That's the player ratings. We get stuffed. 4-1. Wangy Chan with our only goal. This is the next team, and once again, a couple of one-to-watches. James Rodriguez in there, Aguero, who we've come up against previously, pretty decent player, and Thiago Silva in there as well. Our only goals this time coming courtesy of Wangy Chan, but they are enough. We get a win. 2 more wins to to get gold 3. What a result that would be for my first ever FUT champs. Sweaty team, that's all that really this team can be described as. Got Texera, our super sub up there. It is a rage quit within about 20 minutes or so. Human Sun with a hat-trick, and we are 1 win away from gold 2. This is the team we'll come up against. Can we get the much needed win? Inform Harry Kane, we haven't seen him yet. Inform Ben Chilwell, got Ziyech in there as well. Let's do this.
FUT champs stage is set. Let's go. We are in on goal. Human Sun taken out. Companies are on goal. Should be a red, only a yellow. The man is rattled from the resulting free kick. It's forward. Here is Almiron. Into the man. Wang Chan. Lima. Forward. Human Sun. Lima bursting through back to Human Sun. We are in the ascendancy. Can we pick this up? It's 1-0 with only 7 minutes gone. He tries to get one back. Interception there. Into Lima again. The Austrian goat. In through. Human Sun. Cheeky little chip. How about my son? It is 2-0 with only 14 minutes gone. He tries to pull one back. It's a lovely little bit of play. Burst into the box. Cheeky little chip. Fantastic defending there. From the resulting corner. He plays the ball in. Cleared nicely. Can we get hold of the ball here? Yes, we can. Alex Tellez bursting down that left-hand side. Plays it back inside. Almiron, the cheap beast, into Lima again at the Austrian goal. Wang Chan, he's turning on the burners. He's away from his man. And it is 3 goals, 2-0. What a man he is. What a player he's been for this entire FUT champs experience thus far. Can we kill the game off before half-time? 3 goals ahead. Sergio Maverick plays it in Hassan. He gets away from his man. It's a hat-trick for the Tottenham man. We're not going to call him that. He is the careful, casual man. And there we have it. Surely it's a rage quit. It is a rage quit. We've done it. We've achieved goal 3. We've got to follow beyond the goal set at the start.
That's it. We've achieved more than we expected. Goal 3, we get 2 player picks. You'll see that in a second. These are the last 3 games that I played. Lost 6-3, lost 6-3, and lost 4-1. Why I played them, I had no idea. All 3, especially after I lost the first one. But this is how it finishes. Gold 3 rewards. You'll have to wait and see what we get. But what a weekend it turned out to be. Started well. Got bumpy in the middle, couple of rage quits, but in the end the team pulled us through. A couple of changes obviously to the team, changed the formation, change of players, but the main man, well there were 2 men really for us, was Human Sun and Wang Chan. That is where we'll finish our first FUT champs experience in this series. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed, please do always like, subscribe and ding dong that bell for notifications. As always, thank you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Pack to the Stars. Thank you very much. Once again, see you next time.